y'all. If you are looking for a fast, easy, last-minute Christmas present, got something for you. These are cute little face scrubbies. They're just made with cotton yarn. Doesn't take a whole lot of yarn, so you can use just whatever's left in your stash. And I'm using the I Love This Cotton from Hobby Lobby and a size 5mm H crochet hook. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with a magic ring. And I've done some videos kind of detailing a little bit more in depth for our magic rings. So if you need that, they're a little ways back. We're going to chain 2. And then we're going to do 2 double crochets together. So for 2 double crochets together, we do yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and then pull through the rest of them. Then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to do double crochet 3 together. We're going to do a bunch of these around. So we're going to go through and do yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the first 2 there, and then one more time. So you're basically just doing the first half of the double crochet and not pulling through that till the very end. Now you're going through all of them. So got that. So we're going to do basically 8 of these clusters. So this one cluster with the chain 2 and then the 2 double crochets together, and then 7 of the chain of the 3 double crochets together. So basically, and you're going to chain 1 in between each one. So we're just going to go through, do that, pull through all of them, and chain 1. And we're going to keep going around. So again, yarn over, pull up our loop, go through the first 2, yarn over, pull up our loop, go through those first 2, and a third time, and then pull it through all of them, and then chain 1. And so we're going to do this around till we have 8 clusters. Okay, so I just finished doing 8 of these clusters. Make sure you chain 1 after that last 3 double crochet together. Pull your magic ring really tight. And, you know, a lot of people complain about the magic ring coming loose. I don't have a problem, but I also knot it off at the end. So at the end, I will tie it before I weave in my ends, and I haven't had a problem with my magic rings coming out. So that's the biggest thing, is you have to make sure you tie those off. Then we're going to slip stitch the top of that, the 2 double crochets together that we had here. So you can see our chain 2, 1, 2 there, and then the top of that right there. So we're going to do this, and we're going to slip stitch there. And then we're going to slip stitch into that chain 1 space that's next. So we're going to slip stitch into that. Then we're going to chain 2. We're going to do 2 double crochets together. And then we're going to chain 1. And in that same chain 1 space, we're going to do 3 double crochets together. All right, and then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to go to the next space. So you can kind of see this is where our thing was, and then we've got our space there. So we're going to go into our next space in between our cluster from the previous round, and we're going to do 3 double crochets together. We're going to chain 1, and then do 3 more in that same chain 1 space. We're going to do 3 double crochets together. All right, and then we'll chain 1. So we're going to keep doing that all the way around. So go into the space in between each of these clusters in our chain 1 space, and we're going to do 3 double crochet together, chain 1, 3 double crochet together, chain 1, and just do that in each of those spaces there. So it basically has 2 clusters in each of the chain 1 spaces, and we'll do that all the way around. Okay, so we've done 2 of the clusters in each of the chain 1 spaces all the way around with chain 1s in between. And so then we're going to slip stitch in the top of that 2 double crochet together. So you can see our chain 1, 2, and then we're going to go in to the top of that, and we're going to slip stitch. And so now we're going to do the edging, which is a reverse single crochet. So I like to chain 1 for that. And then if you've never done reverse single crochet, I'm kind of obsessed with it as an edging for this, but it gives it just kind of a cool little twisty kind of look on the edges. So normally, you know, you're going to go into this one, but for reverse single crochet, you're going from left to right. So you're going to go in, I'm going to try to get this close, and you're going to go into that previous loop. So you can stick your hook through there, Gonna grab your yarn, pull it through, and then complete your single crochet. And so we're going to do this. Basically, we're going to go into, so this is our 3 double crochet together. We're going to do that, and then we're going to go into that space, that chain 1 space next to it. So doing the top of each of the 3 double crochets together, and then in the top of the and then in the chain 1 space there. So let me try to go slower there. So you're going to go through, you're going to put your hook, and you put it through both of those threads there. So you're going to go through, pull up your loop, and pull it through just like a single crochet. And so this is our chain space. So we're going to just go into that chain space, grab our yarn, go through. And we basically just repeat this all the way around until we get back to the beginning, and it just kind of gives it a fun little edging. It just makes it look a little more finished. And I just like the twisty edging of the reverse single crochet. So yeah, so then you just keep doing that all the way around. And so again, just go into the top of the 3 double crochet together and then into the chain 1 space and do that all the way around until you get back to the beginning. Okay, so now we're back to the beginning. So we're just going to slip stitch into the top there, just kind of, whoop, sorry, it's like twisting on me. Go into the top there, slip stitch, and then cut your yarn. And then all you have to do is weave in your ends. And again, if you kind of wrap it and knot off this end around one of the things, then your magic circle won't come undone. But anyways, these can be made in like 10 minutes. So in under an hour, you could have a whole set of these, and these make great gifts or little stocking stuffers or whatever. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Have a good day.